Fearful avoidants operate like sacrificial lambs. They could be discarding you, and it will be like the most beautiful love letter you have ever heard to you, wrapped up in self deprecation towards them. This happens because in their familial homes, 9 times out of 10, they probably played the martyr. They were so used to taking all of the hits in the home that they have then continued to do that in relationships, even when they are the ones delivering the hits. And I think a fearful avoidance, which could also be the most clearest distinction between fearful and dismissive avoidance, is that for fearful avoidance in their familial homes, they were afraid to vocalize their emotions. So they swallowed a lot of their feelings. They were afraid to vocalize it because the environment provided did not feel safe enough for them. This could have been an environment that was filled with abuse or neglect, or this could be an environment that might have had a physically ill or mentally ill parent. Whereas dismissive avoidants were either ridiculed or shamed for the emotions that they did express. So when we think about a fearful avoidant, when they are ending a relationship, like I said, it could be some of the most beautiful words you have ever heard someone say to you, but they are still breaking your heart simultaneously. And all that does is mimic their internal struggle with love. If they have encoded within them that love is a place that feels good but also feels unsafe, then they're constantly going back and forth, and that is how they operate in relationships. And that is exactly why you cannot get caught up in what I like to call the fearful hope. When a dismissive avoidant is blowing you off, it is very clear that they are no longer interested. You're just trying to regain their affection. Whereas for a fearful avoidant, they kind of teeter on that line of, are they interested? Are they not? They kind of leave the door cracked. And what that does is leave you with what I call fearful hope, and thinking that because this fearful avoidant left the door cracked, that there is a chance for the relationship to work out. But I'm going to tell you right now, you focus in way too much on the fearful part and not enough on the avoidant part. Whether the door is cracked or not, the fearful avoidant is going to leave it just as it is. They will never fully walk through it and fully commit to you until they are healed. You are going to have to be the one to stop the cycle of on again, off again, because a fearful avoidant could go on like this forever.